I am sure you are aware that when riding a motorcycle, safety gear is of utmost importance. However, do you know how important each piece of gear is? Do you know that wearing a helmet reduces the risk of fatality by 40%? Also, do you know what parts of the body are the most prone to injuries and breaks? Well, stay with me and I will share my suggestions on motorcycle safety gear for beginners. Plus, I will also share a couple of simple but useful tips that can help make your riding safer and more enjoyable. Hello, I am Bosky and this is the Art of Unwinding channel. In this channel, I share my motorcycling experiences both on and off the motorcycle, which can help make your motorcycling experiences better. I post weekly videos, so consider subscribing so that you can stay updated on the content. Choosing good riding gear can seem like a daunting task, and there is so much choice and so much information that many new riders just go through the purchases in a hurry just to get over with it or just plain ignore it. Or sometimes they just blindly follow their fellow riders without fully understanding the products and its uses. The first thing to note is that good gear will keep you comfortable in a wide range of situations, and when you're comfortable, you're a better rider. Gear that is uncomfortable, ill fitting, or otherwise is a distraction, and the last thing a motorcyclist needs is a distraction. Also, incorrect gear does not serve its purpose and may not prevent injuries in case of an accident. The human body is not designed to come to a sudden stop from speed. Remember falling down from your bicycle when you were a kid? Remember those bloody knees, elbows, toes, and palms and torn jeans? I'm sure you do. Think about how fast you were going at that time on your bicycle. Very slow, I'm sure, compared to the speeds that you can do on your motorcycle today. Good and appropriate motorcycle gear protects and saves the rider from serious injury. So, here's the list of 5 most important gear that you must consider buying if you are getting into serious motorcycling. And always remember, you get what you pay for. Number 1, helmet. The helmet is the single most important gear that one can use. Helmets reduce the risk of death by 40%, and helmets reduce the risk of head injury by 70%. Invest in a quality branded full face helmet. There are some excellent brands available from rupees 10,000 onwards that are ECE and or DOT certified. Find the right fit. If it is tight to wear and remove, do not abandon it immediately. A good helmet is designed in such a way that while putting it on and taking it off, it requires a bit of push and pull and pressure to get it to slide over your head. The neck roll will feel tight around your head and ears when sliding on. Please do not give up thinking it is too tight. Once fully worn, it should feel snug and comfortable. Should not wobble when you shake your head, nor should it have any pressure points on your head. Each manufacturer has a slightly different internal padding design, so depending on whether you have an oval or a round head, try the helmets before purchasing. Use a handkerchief or a buff and then put on the helmet, and once you think it fits well, leave it on for at least 15 minutes, sit and patiently wait. Sometimes the pressure points take a few minutes for you to notice. Mostly they will appear on your forehead or above your temples. Do not make any compromises when it comes to a helmet. And remember to always wear your helmet strapped properly. Do not leave the straps dangling. It is as good as wearing no helmet. Before I move to the next piece of safety gear, here is a safety tip for you. According to statistics, the time of the day when most motorcycle accidents occur is between 6 and 9 pm. You didn't know that, did you? At dusk, daylight is fading, headlights are ineffective, and the sun is low in the horizon. Plus, many riders and drivers are tired and are in a hurry to get to their destinations and prone to loss of concentration. So, keep this in mind. Minimize riding between 6 and 9 pm if you can, and if you cannot, stay very alert. Okay, let's get back to the riding gear. The next piece of safety gear is jackets. Injuries to the upper body are common but easily preventable. Virtually all motorcycle jackets incorporate shoulder and elbow armor, and with a pocket for back protector. Some jackets even have pockets to insert chest protection. In the event of a crash, the armor inserts will help prevent burns and abrasions. Jackets also help protect against wind, sun, heat, rain, bugs, and flying debris. There are different materials available like leather and textile, and a combination of both which offers best protection, including style and function. It will be up to you to decide what to wear depending on the climate that you predominantly ride in. Leather may look great, but a well designed textile jacket may suit you on long touring journeys in hot climates. The jacket should fit comfortably without being too big and bulky and offer sufficient ventilation. Plus, you may look for features that can help in utility like multiple pockets. Now, coming to gloves. Your hands are extremely fragile. Unfortunately, the way humans are built, they are the first thing to touch down in any crash. Your brain is programmed to protect your head at the expense of your hands. You would have noticed any time the first thing that happens when you see some object coming towards you or you heading to an object, your hands come up immediately. The human hand is made of more than 25 complex bones joined together. 50% of the accidents result in hand injury, so you must ensure that you protect your hands well. Besides, if you injure your hands, you cannot even wash your own ass properly. Remember that. Good gloves should cover your hands completely. Several good gloves are a combination of leather and textile with armor inserts for your knuckles. Make sure any glove you choose allows you to operate the controls on your bike unimpeded. One of the ways to test gloves for fit is when you clench your fist with the glove on, there should be a little room at the fingertips. The glove should not be pressing against the tip of your fingers or the fingernail. Though physically the glove appears to be a small piece of gear, a lot of design and research and effort goes into making it, so you may find them expensive in comparison to jackets. However, invest in a good pair of gloves. It will be absolutely worth it. Here is another safety tip for you. The most neglected aspect in motorcycle safety is hearing protection. Hearing loss is an injury that slowly creeps upon riders, and before one notices it, it is already too late and the damage is done. At speeds above 80 km per hour, the wind noise is already above permissible limits and can permanently damage your hearing. This hearing loss is not reversible, so precaution is the best cure. So when going out on long rides, stuff a ball of cotton into your ears to cut out that ear damaging noise. Now back to the gear. Coming to riding boots. Boots are a somewhat ignored piece of riding gear. I say this because I see many riders wear walking and hiking boots believing that it will offer protection in the event of a crash. I am sorry to say it will not. Note that 66% of motorcycle injuries are to the rider's legs. Legs are the first to suffer damage in an accident. Instinctively, during an accident or a mishap, our legs flay out to stop the fall and end up with some kind of damage. The foot is also made up of more than 25 bones arranged in a complex way, and so they need to be protected. The legs can get stuck under the motorcycle and can get dragged too. It also can get twisted, or the whole weight of the motorcycle can end up on the rider's legs. I have seen several riders wearing hiking boots and other shoes as a substitute, and even a simple act as trying to put the motorcycle on stand becomes a tricky affair. A motorcycle boot is designed to stop the ankle from twisting, the heel from getting banged up, and to protect your toes from impact and to protect your shin and ankle. The sole is also designed to provide good grip on the pegs and also on the ground. Long boots are the safest option, and today there are some good brands that make top quality affordable boots. Note, boots face the maximum abuse when riding and tend to face the toughest time. There are many boots that are cheap to purchase, but they do not last more than a dozen weekend rides. The biggest issues with low cost boots are the sole separation and stitches giving way. Just like gloves, boots may appear to be an expensive investment, but believe me, they are worth it. The final item on the list today is riding pants and knee protection. As with jackets, specifically designed riding pants come in either leather or textile. They come with a provision for protective armor in the hips, shins and knees, as these areas are most likely to be injured in a crash. When trying the pants on, stand in a riding position and ensure they accommodate a full range of motion. And if you are not fond of wearing proper riding pants, you can consider riding denims. Levi's and Wrangler make riding denims that are designed to offer more protection than regular jeans. However, if you use jeans, please consider using knee protection. Some of the jeans have a pocket for a knee inserts and some do not. And if they do not have the insert, please choose to wear a good quality knee and shin guard. That's my list. Remember, riding a motorcycle exposes you to additional risk variations in weather and requires your full concentration and physical ability. Protective gear should be considered a necessity when riding a motorcycle. Factor its cost into the overall price when purchasing a bike. There is no such thing as not being able to afford good gear. And it is better to invest in 5-star riding gear than look for a 5-star doctor to treat the injuries. Well, that's my guide to motorcycle safety gear. Hope you have found it useful. If you like what you have seen and just heard, please hit the like button and consider subscribing so that you can stay updated on my future posts. I am Boss Key. This is the Art of Unwinding channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time, happy and safe motoring.